Hello and welcome to an incredibly fun day. This is day one, my very first time jumping into Skul since the new 1.5 major update. I was going to call it like the items update, the inscription update, but really so much has been changed in this update. It's just a major patch. This is just a big deal overall. Now, I'm going to apologize up front because there are like 60 new items, there's a bunch of new inscriptions, there's a bunch of changes all over the place. So this is going to be me reading through some stuff. If you don't want me to read through item effects and try and, learn what they do, then I apologize. But I'm going to have to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of figuring out. That means I'm going to make mistakes. That means I'm going to be doing things that maybe go against the grain a little bit, just in order to experiment, because we're going to do some science today. We're going to do a lot of science to try and figure out what's good, what works, what doesn't work, and that means that a lot of the time, if I find new items I haven't seen before, and I want to know what they do, I might take them, and that might be taking them on a build that doesn't work that well with that item, just so I can see what the effect does. Now, we are going to be doing Sword Run as our beginning Skul. I love my sword boy with Swordblade Slash. He's had another metamorphosis in the previous update. They changed him from being a hybrid magic physical kind of dude into all magic, and now they've flipped him around again, and he's all physical again. So, well, for the first time, he's all physical. It's kind of weird. He's gone all over the place. But now, Sword is what I would assume to be one of the main dominant premium bleed boys, with the new and improved status bleed effect. Normal attacks have a 5% chance to inflict wound, and if my memory serves correctly, it was late last night that I went through all the patch notes. After you wound an enemy, the next time you hit them, it causes a bleed trigger, which is a big eruptive burst of damage, very similar to something you might see in a game like FromSoft games, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, etc., where once you fill the meter, they take a big chunk of damage. Shout outs to all the Rivers of Blood scum out there, we hate you all. Anyway, his swap, for 8 seconds after swapping, your normal attacks have an additional 30% chance to inflict wound. Is that additive to the 5% chance normally? I'd want to hope so, so 35% chance on swap. Very, very good chance. So you still want to mostly do swaps with him if you get the chance when you come into a room. Swordblade Slash just does good damage. I'm assuming that it might get a buff at some point when we upgrade Sword to do more. Now, I haven't picked up any items yet. I wanted to. That's new. And Ring of Wind. What do we got here? Manatech Cogwheel. Your normal attacks have a 2% chance to inflict burn. That's okay. This is like the new Bottled Embers, in a sense. Oh, look at this interface, dude. This is so clean. Manatech. So at 2, drop Manatech skill parts. Parts when using a skill. Pick up Manatech to get reduction of cooldown by 1 second. This is good. At 4, skill casting speed is increased by 60%. That's really cool. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Arson. Using a skill launches a fireball that burns nearby enemies. Yo, Mage's Necklace. 10-second cooldown. Damage dealt to other enemies by a burning enemy amplified by 40%. This is the AoE effect, so it's kind of like poison, but it hits other nearby dudes. At the end of burn duration, a firestorm erupts, dealing magic damage with a 30% chance to burn enemies in a large area, 1 second cooldown. That sounds insane. If a whole bunch of dudes are burning on the screen at once and they all have their durations run out within a second of each other, does that just mean you can get this firestorm eruption happening back to back and just exploding and doing big damage? Sounds amazing, dude. Now, Ring of Wind got a big buff. Well, by big buff, I mean 5%. So 15% attack speed and movement speed. Very good. Saw is there. Now, Saw, crit rate increased by 50% while in midair. That's fine. Damage dealt to enemies is amplified by 20% when in midair. That's fine. It's kind of like they made it a bit easier to use than the previous Saw, because before, even with Gargoyle, it was like, you can use it, but Gargoyle's the only one really benefiting a lot. This is good. This benefits pretty much anyone and everyone who's doing air attacks at all. Heirloom, however, is new. Turn into a Mirage, which lets you evade damage once. 40-second cooldown. So that's just the Mirage effect baked in now. Okay. Damage dealt to enemies is amplified by 20% while the Mirage is active. That's actually really, really smart. So you get the defensive effect with the 2-piece, but if you've got the defensive effect and you're not being hit, if you're actually not taking that free hit, you're getting a 20% damage boost as like a reward for continuing to be really good at dodging. That's really cool, dude. That's really cool. I love effects like that. It's like, here's a defensive ability. Here's a defensive shield. Oh, what's that? Are you not actually blocking any hits with your defensive shield? That's okay. We're just going to make it so you get a damage buff in the meantime. Taking a look at the interface here. Oh, look at that. It looks so nice over there, dude. It looks so nice. And left trigger. Look at that. Oh, the character info page. I love it. I'm going to refer back to this once in a while just to get a look-see at what we've got going on there. That's good. I like it. It's such a good addition. We've been waiting for this for so... Oh, there was my fireball. Oh. Hold on. My fireball. I wasted my fireball. I'm waiting to get up to this group of other enemies so I can swap into little sword boy and pop off. Hang on. Wait, he's on fire. Look at that flame effect. That's cool, dude. I was trying to wound him, but I couldn't. I couldn't get him to wound. Sword blade slash. The fireball came out. The fireball came out and hit him at the same time. So wait. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna stall for a second. I want to get my fireballers back. If I bonk this dude in the head and he starts to burn... Oh, no, he died too quickly. He died. I need to hit like a bigger dude with it. Oh, wounding. Oh, I see. So the wound is that little like bleeding out effect. It does say wound over the top of the head. Oh, there it is. He's wounded. So I need to trigger the wounded effect again. Is that what I'm understanding? That I need to trigger wound twice? I think that's the case. I'm trying to remember last night. There were so many notes. So the first wound is just an activation of the debuff. And then the second time you trigger wound on the same guy, they blow up. What is this? Attendance Pauldrons. Rare. Increases concentration speed by 40% and physical attack by 35%. Oh, this is like the new necklace. That's kind of like what Trainee's necklace does. As Fortress and Courage. Courage now, 15% damage boost at 2. Dealing physical damage to an enemy amplifies your physical attack by 25% for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Gain a 10 life barrier every minute. Now, the fact that it's 35% extra physical attack is just good for us. Even without the concentration being a required thing, it's just handy to have, right? Now, can I get... Alright, he's wounded. He's wounded. There's the bleed. Look at that. Look at that big truck of damage right there. Aha. So I need to... Ooh, what do I need to do? I need the Yagamon Thorn. I need Jagamon Thorn. I think I need, what is it? Sylphid does bleed. I could do like a full bleed build out of this and just go full bleedy boy mode. Take that. And I'm assuming that as we upgrade Sword, his bleed synergy with things like his own abilities will only get stronger and stronger and stronger from there. What is this? Rockstar. Now, Rockstar got some small changes, mostly to Climax having a cooldown increase because of the new stun. Was that the only change he got? I'm going to let him be destroyed to get the fragments. Oh, look at the shoppy shop. No, the guy's not up here. Damn it, I was hoping he'd be up here so I could buy some new items. Toxic Pendant. Your normal attacks have a chance to inflict poison. Also has Heirloom on it. Using a skill releases Toxin that poisons nearby enemies, 8-second cooldown. So this is like the fireball one already. The interval between damage ticks is decreased if you get it upgraded. The interval is decreased even more. I'm just gonna buy it, dude. I'm pretty tempted to buy it. Oh wait, we've got the new Rejuvenating Root, which has Mutant on it. Mutant and Revenge. Swap cooldown increased by 35% on the 2. Swap skill damage amplified by 25%. Ooh, that's really specific. Yo, Bomber be loving the mutant builds. Revenge, this is new. Attacking an enemy within 1 second of taking damage triggers Revenge, dealing additional damage based on the higher attack power between physical or magic, and recovers 50% damage. Wait a minute. They've put in Bloodborne's Rally? I could be wrong, but it looks like that's what they're saying with this. That if you attack back within a second of taking damage, you're going to heal back some of the damage that you've taken with a cooldown of 8 seconds. That's the Rally system, isn't it? Revenge increases attack speed and skill cooldown speed by 35% for 8 seconds. Revenge seems kind of wild. So wait, that's... They're giving me just cause to have to take Rejuvenating Root if I want that. Now, what's this? This is new. Ancestral Bracelet. Increase Quintessence cooldown speed by 45% and attack speed by 30%. Okay, this is an insane item. Another competitor with Ancient Incense Burner? That's crazy. And the Heritage effect. Quintessence cooldown speed increased by 50%. Damage dealt by using Quintessence is amplified. Heritage is just the Quintessence thing. That's... Dude, having an entire inscription dedicated to Quintessences, like boosting their damage, boosting the cooldown speed, like actually, like not just the cooldown speed, but actually boosting the damage up as well. That's really cool. And rapidity, 25% attack speed, normal attack damage amplified by 20%. Man, so that's like the new madness. This is also cool. However, unless I'm mistaken, we've got one in heirloom already, so I could... How do I see? I can't see my... Where's my heirloom? There it is. I couldn't see which one it was. I'm gonna get heirloom if I take this poison one, and I'm going to also pick up the poisoning. I want to test out the toxic pendant. I want to see how this goes. Having multiple different... What is that buff down there? Which buff is that? Is that my new heirloom? Oh, so the heirloom buff is that new little blue fella down there. Dude, it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so excited. I have potential burning, potential bleeding, and potential poisoning coming out here. Hello, ninja boy. You might be in severe danger. Let me do this. Let me do that. There we go. So my attack caused burning. It caused poison. I can't tell if we've bled him out yet or not. I didn't see. He's poisoned again. I like how the purple is the poison now. But yes. Yes. Okay, that was really cool. He died. He died a lot faster than I expected him to. Here's the new quartz. With its 25 life now, after being nerfed a little bit. It has Antique, which increases max life by 35. That's why, because it's easier to get the health booster. Take 35% reduced damage when your life is at 70 or above? Oh, so it's like an opposite effect to Knight's Determination. It wants you to be on a high life. Oh, that's really cool. That's actually really good for people wanting to have like good defensive runs. And Revenge. This also has Revenge on it. Crazy. So far the root and the quartz both have this really cool revenge feature built in, which is something that I never would have really taken or worried about. Absolutely insane. We're going to buff up little sword boy here because we've got the options. In fact, we're almost close to getting him straight to unique. We're 22 away. Normal attacks have a 10% chance to inflict wound. Doubled up on that. That's very good. Swapping in 50% chance to inflict wound. The last slash inflicts wound on Sawblade. This is good. This is good. This is good. So I'm just going to use this dummy here for a second. If I swap out and I get my buff, wounded, bleeding. Oh, that's so cool. So this dummy is now also burning, poisoned, wounded. Okay, so the first guy bled. The other two got wounded. How long did the wounds stay there for, though? Did they just stay forever? I can see they're bleeding. I mean, long enough to get the cooldown to come back and use it again. I'm wondering if there's a duration to it, if it just stays there until they die. That's so wild. That's so... Dude, this is insane. I love it. I love it. It's like an all-new game. It's like I'm going through and exploring it all over again for the first time. I love when things like this happen, when these big updates come out. It's so fun. Let me see what we got here. Thief! The all-new Thief with all magic. Unfortunately, that means that you are not a good partner for me anymore, my good sir, because I'm now all physical. We've both had big changes, Sword Boy and Thief. Ooh, can you hear the sound effect? Oh, so that's telling me when they get wounded. I didn't even notice the sound effect before. I've been talking over the sound the whole time. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Man, this is going to be so wild. I can't wait. I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Oh, Alchemist with the pollutant flask. Oh, not this run. I'm sorry, it's not this run. I'll try and get Alchemist really soon out to you because Alchemist is going to be like the really scary one when it comes to what they can do. Ah, look at this. Hatestone has Revenge on it. And Artifact. Is Artifact the new tactics? Increase magic attack by 35%. Meteors strike random nearby enemies every 6 seconds. Really? The 5th meteor is replaced by multiple meteors. That sounds incredible. Also has Revenge. But it lasts for... I thought it was buffed. Wait. 3 seconds when hit. I thought it was buffed up to like 5 seconds. Might be thinking of the wrong thing. We have Earth Spirit Gnome. It does attacks every 12 seconds. Now, he doesn't have his stun anymore. Has Fortress, but has Fairy Tail. Each spirit you own increases cooldown speed for all spirits by 20%. I see. They did it, dude. They took the advice. They did it. They made it so that Fairy Tail has another effect that it can give you besides just summoning Oberon. So if you only get 3, that's fine because it's still getting a benefit. You're still gaining something for the spirits. So the spirits actually start attacking faster. Isn't that literally one of the ideas I had? Oh, that's so cool. I love it. And Fortress, as we saw before. Wait, no, we haven't seen the new Fortress, have we? Take 30% reduced damage while the barrier is active and 10 life every 60 seconds. What happened to the staff? Magic attack by 30%. Spoils and wisdom. Magic attack amplified by 15%. Dealing magical damage to an enemy decreases your magic attack by 25%. What? Wait, oh, increases. Did I say decreases? Increases by 25% for 10 seconds. Wow. So that's just gonna rotate. If you're doing a magic build, that's just gonna be on constantly and like rotating through if you're doing hits all the time. Now, spoils is the new flag. Plants the flag of Carlane on the ground when swapping. Standing in the flag will give you a physical or magic boost of 30%. That's good. I mean, spoils only having 2 requirement is easy to manage, easy to do. I have no money anyway, but all of these are magic. Aha! I'm so excited. It's been so long, dude, since I've seen you in my game. The Bone of Madness? There's a new bone of madness. I mean, I can see it's a bone, but I didn't know it was a bone. Using a skill summons an area of bones that lasts for 10 seconds. Cooldown of 10 seconds, so you can just keep this going indefinitely. Standing inside the area increases your physical and magic attack by 50%. Dude, are you serious? Bones. Swapping for the 5th time refreshes swap cooldown and makes you invulnerable for 2 seconds. That's insane. And Brawl releases a shockwave when attacking, dealing damage to nearby enemies based on the higher of physical or magic cooldown 5 seconds. That's better than it used to be. That's way better. The shockwave's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for every nearby enemy, so it still has the nearby enemies thing. I see. We're taking it, of course. We're going to unlock the Bone of Madness, the new 4th bone. Absolutely wild, and does benefit our build a little bit, you know. Standing inside the area, and also the bone effect itself when swapping around a lot. Very cool, very cool. I should take Recruit, maybe, but at the same time, I'm still kind of picky about my Recruit. I don't know. Should I take Recruit? Maybe I should take it just for the sake of getting rid of Little Bone. Because he's a magic boy, and we don't want to do all magic at the moment. We're trying to get all that physical stuff going. So if I come out here and I do some of that. I want to hit... Oh, I was going to hit Big Man with the good stuff, but he disappeared before I could do it. Take that. Poison that guy. Hit that guy with the sauce. Oh, there's my bone effect. Is this my bone? Yeah, it is. Cool. Look at that. Oh, it's pretty. I like it. I like it, dude. Shoutouts to the team who do all the effects for Skul. It always looks so pretty and nice. Take that. Oh. So I'm just constantly replacing every 10 seconds a new area if I do my skills. Oh, the new bow. 8% crit now, up from 6. Has the spoils effect and strike. Increase crit damage by 15%. Critical hits have a 30% chance to turn into even deadlier strikes. I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Take this. Have that. God, it's so refreshing. I love it. Perish. Come over here. Once an idiot, always an idiot. Always diving into harm's way. I can't wait to upgrade my Sword Boy. I want Sword Boy to get even like stronger, even better. I want to see unique. I want to see legendary. It's gonna be great. He is now poisoned, and he should be burning maybe as well, right? The fireball should have hit him right there. Unfortunately, he died before he had a chance to really infect all the others. What was that, by the way? Was the little crack effect my Mirage getting broken? My heirloom, I think? It might be. I saw that before, and I can see that my heirloom effect is on cooldown. Yeah! So that's like a really good visual indicator. Hey, you just absorbed a hit. Your effect is not active right now. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeggs! Can you be my test dummy for me? I'm gonna try and bleed you. I'm gonna try and poison and burn you. We're gonna hit you with all of the good boss stuff, dude. He's burning, dude. This tree's on fire. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It feels so good. All right. We're gonna reapply the nasties to you. Oh my god, the bleed procs, dude. The bleed procs. Can you hear all the sounds? Oh, it feels good. Hitting bosses with status effects, it feels good. Poison, burn, bleed. Only thing I'm not doing to him is setting him on ice. Setting him on ice. I'm an idiot. Justice served. Wait, this was the... Wait, is this... No, this isn't a redo. This, like, there are items... What was it? The Brawler's Knuckle got changed into something else, but this is all new. For every 15 seconds, your next attack inflicts stun. No, the mace didn't get changed into something else. This is just a new item. Execute. Leave marks on enemies at 30% life or below. 20% for adventurers and bosses, I see. Damage dealt to marked enemies is amplified by 40%. So this is just still the good execute ability. All attacks made against marked enemies become crits? Dude. Nuking off the rest of a boss's life bar is going to be pretty easy with that. Dizziness. Using a skill causes a shockwave that stuns nearby enemies. 18-second cooldown. Increase stun duration by an extra second and amplify damage to stun enemies for 30%. So just picking this up on its own, I get that stun shockwave. I didn't see it though. Wait. Do I have to hit an enemy? Using a skill causes a shockwave that stuns nearby enemies. Maybe it has to be like near enemies. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know. Let's upgrade Sword Boy. Let's go see. I want him to get another ability. I want him to get a buff to his bleed. Now, normal attacks still have the 10% chance to inflict wound. Infect a tetanus that lasts 5 seconds to bleeding enemies. Enemies with tetanus take physical damage over time. So he still has a damage over time? Dude. Swordblade Slash still inflicts wound on the last hit. Triple Pierce, the final hit, inflicts wound. So you have very easy avenues to inflict bleed now. Very, very good. Very, very cool. I like it so much. I love it. Come down here and have some of this. My swap just did the cool thing. Oh yeah, they're stunned. That was yes. Have some of this. Have some of this. Yeah. I'm gonna Sawblade you. It's so crazy because I don't even need the extra damage from the effects. Sawblade on its own is still so strong. It's hurting these dudes, my guy. It's hurting them. Have that. Yeah, you're currently burning and poisoned. What can you do? Besides pray. Oh my god. Wait, did I see if his swap effect changed? Swapping conjures a blade storm that deals physical damage and inflicts wound. Good. For 8 seconds after swapping, your normal attacks still have 50% chance. So swapping on them is still really good. I'm glad they didn't change that. That was always a really good thing to have. Let me destroy this. Just for the sake of having it, dude. Just for the sake of having it. Now, what do we got in here? Oh, no new dude. Bonus swiftness. Now, the bonus swiftness works for everyone now, right? Normal attacks. Wait, no, this is still speed skull based. It does have the bone effect on it, though, which I'm kind of sad about because I want to get the extra bone. But I'm pretty sure all the bones have the bone effect. So if I get the mana bone, or the bone of courage, actually, is what I would really need, isn't it? Ooh, I'm confused now because the mana bone is what I want, but the mana bone... Does the mana bone still do magic? It does. Wait, Royal Guard is now left out with the bones. Normal attacks against enemies deal additional damage based on the higher attack, whether it be physical or magical. 20% to 60% base number of speed skulls owned. I don't have any speed skulls. Berserker's Gauntlet, increased attack speed of up to 30% in proportion to life lost. That's a buff. I think it only went to 60% last time. Dealing physical damage to an enemy increases your physical attack by 50% for 10 seconds. That's just good. Items that get Masterpiece inscriptions are improved. Oh, that's really weird. That's I've never seen that in the game before. That's totally new. And the revenge effect. Dude, I might just take this revenge thing. But we have the abandoned Dude, it's the last piece of Exodia. 2% chance to do poison, 2% chance to do burn, 2% chance to do freeze. And I get another heirloom piece? Absolute zero. Normal attacks cause ice to erupt from the ground and freeze enemies. Cooldown 15 seconds. Increase freeze duration by 2. And increase number of hits required to break the freeze. Gimme this. Look, we got it all, dude. I got all of them. I'm missing one. I'm imagining the last one is the bleed one. 2% chance to inflict wound. That's not Jagamon Thorn, is it? I don't think it is, but... Dude, I love how they're all common, too. Like, it's easy to find these, to get these little status effects to happen. So, if I get my last heirloom, what do I get? Damage dealt to enemies is amplified by 20% while the Mirage is active. I see. That's... Dude, wild. I love it. Get me out here. I wanna go out here and fight more dudes. Take this. I'm gonna swap out. Summon the maids. I don't care. Oh. Dude, it feels so good. Stop that. Have some of this, and you're well and truly dead. Wow, feels good. Aha! The standard issue sword. This is good for me. 30% more physical. Has some courage on it. And the spoils for lag. Let's go. Wait, do I have the spoils is maxed? I have the spoils. Who else has spoils? Ah, the bow. Of course it does. Of course it does. And I've got 2 courage? Dude! Oh, this is happening so quickly. I'm not ready. It's all happening so fast. Let's go. Do this. The swap still does big damage. I love it. I love it. Triple poke. Big slashies. Dude, they're blowing up. Are they supposed to be dying this quickly with these kind of items? Dude, the freeze. They are blowing up out here. Okay, cool. This is nice. I love that I'm able to... Dude, she's dead. Whoa, she just died from that. I love that I'm able to show off a lot of the status effect stuff on the very first run that I'm recording, dude. This was like the main deal, and we get a chance to see? Oh, dude, we're blowing them up. I love it. I absolutely adore it. All right. All right, ladies. All right, ladies. I want to see how this goes against you. There's my little freeze. Oh, there's the stun. There's all the effects are hitting her. She was broke. Wow, she died fast. That's right. They don't work in the air anymore. Wait. Take that. Take that. I'm getting Korean on my screen. I love it, dude. Wait. You're still burning, right? Wow, the burn. That's insane. Oh, hello, champion. Hello, dude. You've got Dirty Smash and Quick Step. Ogre. There's the Thorny Boots. Increase physical attack by 40% in midair. Normal attacks performed in midair have a 15% chance to inflict wound. It also has excessive bleeding. Perform normal attacks to slash and inflict wound on enemies in front of you. Cooldown 3 seconds. Amplify bleed damage by 50%. Bleed becomes critical hits. I have to take this, but at the same time, the fragments. No, I'll take fragments first. Get to legendary is more important to me right now. It just is. We can find the boots later. The boots. I'm now starting to like, dude. I was genuinely sitting there thinking to myself, I should take these boots. At what point have you ever been in a situation where, yo, the ice shakes before they break out? That's cool. At what point have you ever been in a situation where you think to yourself, I need to take these boots instead of taking a legendary skull to be broken down into fragments? Never. Never. I've never thought that to myself. Have this. Welcome to Burnville, dude. Population new. The 16 damage on burn is actually a lot when you think about it. That's like going to trigger and hit everyone else. That effect hits others around him. It's a lot of like extra damage getting thrown around, man. It's a lot of extra damage. All right, ma'am. Dude. The dropping saw blade. The landing saw blade slash still as effective as ever. How are you burning over here? She was already on fire, dude. Excuse me? You saw that, right? She was on fire. Yo, Berserker here to give me palpitations because I could destroy Berserker now, but I don't want to. I want to take him. Give me the sword boys. Big sword boys. Let's go. Yo, the new Elemental's Blessing. Wait, what happened to Elemental's Blessing? Still 45% more damage for every spirit I have. Fairy Tale we already saw. Has heirloom on it? Come on, man. Don't make this difficult for me. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. I gotta leave that. I'm not doing spirits right now. The Kendo Stick. Attack speed by 20%. Has arms, which boosts physical damage. Normal attacks let you swing armaments to deal extra damage for 4 seconds. Third armament is improved. Dude. And has rapidity. Dude, attacking faster would be insane for this kind of a bleed and status effect build. I want this item, dude. What can I sell? What can I get rid of? Technically, this has my other courage for my sword. I don't know if I want to get rid of that. This has... I can't get rid of that, or this. I've got regular attacks. This has my heirloom on it. Man, now I'm debating what... it's doing it to me. Now I don't know what to get rid of. I want to keep this for the attack speed, but I really want to try out this Kendo Stick. I want to try the Kendo... Arms looks like a lot to build, dude. 6? That armament thing must be really good. You know what? I'm not going to do it now. We'll do the kendo stick with a build that benefits more from attack speed later. This is a status effect build. Assassin's Dagger, crit rate by 15%, attack speed and movement speed of speed skulls gets boosted, as we already know, but it's been buffed up a little bit. Hidden Blade, the first attack leaves a 1-second mark on the enemy, 5 seconds for adventurers and bosses. Damage to marked enemies is increased by 25%. That's just good. All attacks made against marked dudes become crits. Gunpowder Sword must be nerfed. It has to be. There's so many extra critical effect boosters that it has to be. Is that another... oh, no, that's Heritage and Artifact. Oh, I see. I'm learning, dude. We're gradually learning. What is that? Golden Sword. Every 100 gold spent increases physical attack by 1%. Stacks up to 70%. Every 100 gold spent? Dude, I want this. Okay, so 1,000 gold is 10%. So 7,000 gold. That's not hard to do. 7,000 gold. And it has that new treasure one on it too, where I can discover enemies that are holding treasure while in combat. And they might even have items if I can get it to 4. God, that's... I want this. I want this now. I'm not gonna if, ands, or buts about this. The Bone of Madness is really good, though. I don't want to get rid of that because that 50% boost is huge. Every 15 seconds, your next attack inflicts stun. I also get the shockwave effect. I mean, stun is cool. I want to see how stun works on boss fights, so I don't want to ditch this yet either. I might ditch the bow. Crit rate is nice, but right now, I don't think I really... This is doing, like, the least thing for me. The least benefit for me. Thorny Pauldrons, we already went over this a little bit before. It has the excessive bleeding, but... Dash attacks do damage. Dash attacks have a 10% chance to inflict wound. I'm not doing dash attacks. Jagamon Thorn. Normal attacks against enemies afflicted with wound deals 7 fixed damage and increase your attack and movement speed of 3% for 5 seconds. That's built for me, isn't it? That's basically built for me. I need that. Ah, man. Maybe it's time to get rid of the Ring of Wind. This is just a good damage. This is just good damage. This is like... Plus the actual inscription itself, that's 50% damage. I don't want to get rid of any of my status effects just yet. I want to see how they work on the boss fights. Let's stitch Ring of Wind. I'm sorry, Ring of Wind. I love you. You're great. You're cool. But the Jagamon Thorn is built for my dude right now. Absolutely built for him. Take this. Take this. Be wounded. Be wounded. I can see my Jagamon Thorn stacks are building up. I've got 10 stacks of Yagamon right now. So at what? He got stunned. Big man's got stunned. Got taken out, dude. Nice. So wait, how much is it? At 10 stacks, what am I? Yo, the king! The king is sacrificing himself for the better good. See you later, king. Bye. Now we can get legendary sword boy. Let me get a look at this again. 3% stacks up to 30%. So I'm getting 30% more attack speed once I max that out. That's not hard to max, dude. That's not hard at all. Wait a minute. Is my... No, my golden sword didn't retroactively add effects from previously, did it? 15 stacks. That's 15%, right? That just means... Yeah, the 1,500 that I spent buying the item. Right. No, it makes sense now. Makes sense. Don't worry. Ignore me. I'm getting ahead of myself with some of these things. Don't worry. God, enemies are actually dying super fast. All right, time to start taking some money rooms. I want to take money rooms so that I can get more gold to spend for my golden sword, but also get more items. Oh. Oh. Enjoyed. Oh. Nice. Also, I'm really glad that everything has visual indicators, right? Everything has a visual indicator, not just like, because I noticed when, what is it, not Heritage, the new Mirage effect? No, it is Heritage, isn't it? When Heritage, wait, does damage from, like, damage over time effects stop freeze? Yeah, look at that, see the wound? See the red slash from wound? That's what we saw in the trailer for Sword, and we thought it might have been a new move. It's him inflicting wound and bleed. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. This is amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so damn much. It's such a good update. I'm walking around, dude, in like common, rare, common, rare, common, rare. I don't have anything above unique. And the build already feels insanely powerful. Like this feels like an end game build already. I feel like I'm just chunking through enemies, running around at the speed of light. I'm only going slower because I want to see what's actually happening. I want to see this affect bosses. I want to... Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to do my scream. Oh my god, that burst, dude. This is insane. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is illegal. This is so unfair for them, but it's great for me. It's great for me. Haha. Stunned her. Stunned her again. Frozen her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's destroyed, dude. She's blowing up. She's bleeding out. She's on fire. She's dead. I never got a chance to see the light pillars change. I was gonna see what they meant by the light pillars changing. I didn't get to see. She died too fast. Dude. Dude. Yo, 11th Finger of Lightning. This got a damage boost, right? Has artifact and duel. Damage amplified by 1% when attacking an enemy, up to 10%. Applies to only one enemy at a time. Amplifies damage dealt to enemies by up to 20%. It's just good damage boost. It's passive, it's good damage boost. I'll let that be destroyed for now. We're gonna go upgrade Sword Boy and make him insane. I also need to properly test. I didn't see, for the golden sword, money spent is increasing its damage, right? Does that mean that my rerolls in the shop also do that? Because that just means that there's no reason to have money at the end of the run. You could just like walk up to a shop and just start dumping your cash if you haven't got it maxed out already. Now, legendary. Still 10% chance to inflict a wound normally. The tetanus that deals damage to enemies that are bleeding over time. Enemies with tetanus take physical damage, yes. Normal attacks and skills deal higher damage to enemies with tetanus, so it's just ramping up how much he does to them constantly. Swapping still conjures the blades that do damage and inflict wound. For 8 seconds after swapping, 50% chance to inflict wound, same as before. Swordblade Slash seems to be the same as the Triple Pierce, but maybe the actual... Wow, that was big. Did they increase the size of that? Wait. Is the size of Swordblade Slash changed? Maybe, I don't know. That looked a little bit bigger than before, or at least like a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe my brain's playing tricks on me, dude. I'm gonna yell at those guys upstairs. Swap out. Swordblade. Poke. Oh, are you wounded, sir? Here, let me finish you off. Oh, he's wounded. He's bleeding. He's bleeding out. He's died. Koi. Oh. Attack speed. Excessive bleeding. Now, the excessive bleeding, performing a normal attack on slash, 2 slash, and inflict wounds. Every 3 seconds, I'm just getting 3 wounds. But I want to get more bleed damage boosting. I want to get more excessive bleeding for this build. I may have to ditch some of the other status effects, like the freeze and the poison, maybe, to really narrow in on one particular status effect. But we've seen how freezing and poisoning and stuff can affect bosses and how cool it is. Especially stun. Stun works really well. Take that, sir. Alright, give me something good, sir. Wait. Is this gonna affect... Hang on. I'm at how many stacks? 15 stacks? I got Silphered. 21 stacks. My gold sword is going up from this too. Good to know. Rapidity and Fairy Tail does magic damage in front. And this is also the attack speed one. I thought Silphered... That's right, they removed the bleed effect from Silphered. They don't have that anymore. Unfortunately enough, I'm gonna allow Silphered to be destroyed, but technically speaking, we spent about 500. We're gonna sell back and get 420. So I've lost maybe around on average 100 gold, but I gained 5 extra stacks, 6 stacks in fact, worth of gold sword. So I've kind of cheated the gold sword a little bit there by buying an item and having it being sold back straight away. I like it. We're getting cheesy. Yo, look at this. Oh, I can't wait. Let me have a look. Acceleration sword. Swing the acceleration sword every 14 seconds and deal damage. Increase your attack speed. Lets you swing the sword more frequently. Yo. Yeah, I need to take this. I need to take this just to have it unlocked so that I'm constantly unlocking new items as I go. I may not be using it though. Hang on, let me ditch that for now. We have the acceleration sword. So how does that work? It's got a cooldown on itself. Does it actually get thrown out? I'll take a look at these other items while I do that. So this also has arms on it. Wait, is that the same thing? Yo. I already have 2 arms. What else has arms on it? Ah, the golden sword. Okay, so all the weapons look like they have arms on them. Does this have arms? I could get to 4 arms right now. I could totally get to 4 arms right now. I'm not going to, though. This is about bleed. Oh! Oh, it's passive. It just does it. Wait. I thought I had to press a button. Hang on. I'm going to stand here for a second. Go, my acceleration sword. Ooh, I like it. So that gets buffed. Increasing your attack speed has it come out faster. More frequently. Cool. The Giant's Axe got a nerf to its damage it does when you swap, which is kind of poopy, but you know, to be fair, it does big damage, so still. Priestess's Veil. This thing got a pretty hefty change to it, and I noticed that Leonia is in fact gone. Changing maps restores 10% of your lost life. While recovering life, call down Retribution for 10 seconds, dealing additional damage based on the higher attack power between physical and magical. So this has a damage component to it now. And there's, of course, Mana Cycle, which just... That's silly, dude. A sorcerer replacement that's just 40%. It's nice. I kind of want to take the 2 axes for the physical damage to make my sword boy stronger. But I think that might get in the way of my excessive bleeding. I need 4 bleed to get this to work. I wonder what I could ditch. I might start ditching... some of the other status effects. I don't really want to ditch the burn. The burn seems kind of fun. But then again, poison seems fun too. Ah, man. They all seem so fun. But I gotta start, dude. I'm now trying to, like, keep a hold of common items instead of getting rid of them for rares. That's how good these are. They feel fun, dude. They feel fun! Fine. Hang on. I want to see how this arm stuff is going to work out. So if I ditch this, and I ditch this, right? We still have bleed synergy. We've just gotten rid of our frost, poison, and burn. We take this. Do I have 4 arms? I have 4 in arms. Normal attacks let you swing armaments to deal physical damage, 4-second internal cooldown. Whoa. Excuse you? Oh. Hang on, I'm testing the range on this. 175 damage just every 4 seconds? Dude! And what's the upgrade to that? The 3rd armament is improved. So every 3 times it does bigger damage? That's wild. And we're already at 57% for our sword of gold over here. Man, this ramps up so quickly. I'm sorry this is going to be a longer video, but... Wow. Wow, am I impressed with this. Now, the only thing about the... What's that other new one called? Hang on, let me take a quick peeky. The Acceleration Sword. Acceleration Sword is activating on its own, so you have less control over it. But increasing your attack speed means it comes out more frequently. Oh, there's Nias with the absolute 0. If I take damage, it just freezes nearby enemies. Look at that. That's really cool. I'm going to have to do a Frost Skull run and get like all absolute 0 on Frosty Boy and just have him become a CC god where he just can't be stopped. He cannot be stopped. Now, wait. Is this going to work if I do this? It certainly does, dude. Wow. So maybe like an arms/bleed build? Or maybe if I just find more arms before I get to the end, I'll just go all in on arms. I don't know, dude. I want to get this excessive bleeding, but if I don't find a lot of excessive bleeding items, it might become more difficult. But I mean, I'm okay with that. We're here to test things out and try out new things. We have a lot of time, dude. We have a lot of time to see all the new stuff. There's no rush. Get some of this. Slime. Oh, perfect. We can either get some more arms, potentially some more bleed, maybe if we get another Jagamon Thorn. Would 2 Jagamon Thorns stack? That'd be so cool if that's stacked. So what do I technically not want? I don't think I want Attendant's Pauldrons to get doubled up. I think that would be not a waste, but that's just not optimal. Getting another Bone of Madness would get me to 2 bone without having to take the other bones in general, so that's really good. The stun effect, I've got Execute? Oh, that's right, I've got Execute now. Dude, look at all the inscriptions I've got already. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to ditch probably Attendance Pauldrons or Justice Served. It's like stun versus Pauldrons. I think I want to hold on to the stun with Execute for a little bit because it's just fun. This is just raw damage, and raw damage is good, but I want to test the fun effects. So let's get rid of this quickly as being probably the one. Sir, do you mind? The one item that I don't want to have doubled up that I can make room for our new slime item. Come on down, slime. Hopefully we'll get a Jagamon Thorn. Maybe even a new arms. Another golden sword? Wait, it started fresh. It started fresh. It didn't come along like what Kyrian would normally do with all my stacks already on there. It came fresh. Yo, it came fresh. Okay, 1, that makes it difficult to manage, but 2, that means I get treasure. I get treasure, and I've got 5 arms. I'm 1 away from getting that 3rd improvement one. Oh, I'm excited, dude. I can spend money. We already did the math. It takes 7k to max out one of these swords. I'm at 5.2. I'll spend that gold easy, dude. I'll spend it easy. I want to see these treasure boys. Where are these treasure boys at? Where are these treasure boys at? Show me the treasure kids. I want to see the treasure kids. There, look, he's got a coin above his head. He's got a coin above his head. Give me your money. He dropped a chest. I'm so excited, dude. Ah, he dropped money. He dropped like what, 200 gold? It's not an insane amount of money, but that's just extra cash that you would otherwise not get, dude. That's... I'm way too excited about this. I'm sorry. I'm way too excited about this. This is cool. I love it. All right. Lady, could you do me the honors of running away for me? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit you with this. I'm gonna hit you with that. She's dead! Yo, she died! Wait. All those bleeds, dude. Hang on. I want to hit you clean. Oh my god, the Giant's Axe. I forgot I had Giant's Axe to do the knockback. Hang on. Hit with this. Hit with that. Wound him. Oh my god, the bleeding. Dude! That is disgusting. That is disgusting. That's so cool. Harpy now has... Wait, Harpy has... When you use the quintessence, transform into a Harpy for 10 seconds and charge into enemies. Physical damage, 10% chance to inflict a wound. Technically, but no, I don't want it. Technically, no, but I don't want it. I want a different quintessence for this kind of a build. I don't want to transform and take away my active combat just now. Instead, what I'm gonna do is sell Priestess's Veil to get more money. I'm gonna need a lot of gold, to spend a lot of gold, max out these swords, and it actually makes perfect sense that I get treasure to feed into the money engine to make it so that I do get more money, to get more gold, to make, like, I can make the sword stronger. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. Did I just kill a treasure dude without even seeing him? A treasure dude died, dude. Now, I want to see how much money I get, roughly speaking, from this. Get smashed. I'm happy to see that Berserker is still the chonky lad that he is. Now, I've got 69, 73. Nice. And I get up to 7111. Okay, so it's like... It's pretty decent. It's over 100 gold. What is this? Man attack gravity generator. Using a skill activates the gravity generator, which deals physical damage to nearby enemies and temporarily suspends them in air. Pardon me? Pardon me? That sounds fantastic. I would like to get rid of probably my sword, if anything, right? Like, my basic sword is the only thing that doesn't really have any good pairings anymore. I don't have courage anymore. I don't have spoils anymore. It's just 30%. You know what? Give me this. I want to see. I want to see. Deals damage, suspends them in air. I heard it, but I don't see it. Hang on. I mean, it's a dummy. Let's go do this to a regular dude. Hello, money man. Pardon? Die. Give me your money. Hang on. Using a skill. Right. Did I use a skill? I used a skill, right? Let me get a skill out here. I don't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Was that the effect? Oh, that little ball that comes out is doing damage and pushing them up into the air. There it goes. Oh, is that like a soft CC? Can they fight when they're like that? Hang on. It is like a soft CC. They can't fight when they're in the air. Dude, that's a cool effect. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Now, can these little guys that come out of here be treasure mobs? That's what I'm curious about. Do I have an incentive to go after extra little ghosts that come out of the jars because there's a chance that they could have treasure? None of them had treasure, but maybe we could get treasure from them. Although maybe Southpaw was smart and they thought to themselves, wait a minute. Beelz is going to abuse that. We need to stop him in his tracks. Rear Blast, after getting upgraded, successful item attacks. I have no idea what of these. I mean, obviously, I think this would count. Jagamon should still count. The Axe should still count. This should still count. Technically, most of this should count for Rear Blast. That's a big damage boost, too. We have the Blessing, Prince's Box. This item randomly gains an inscription. Yes, it does. Wisdom and Courage, which are very polarizing effects for that to have, but still. Now, Rear Blast. Do I want to get rid of my Justice Serve for Rear Blast? Maybe I do. Although, I've got 2 Execute. I could get to 3 or 4. I don't know. I want to get my arms. So what I want to do is... the whole bottom row is staying. These 2 are staying. The Generator might have to go. Maybe the Generator goes for Rear Blast. It's a cool effect, but I don't think it's doing quite enough. But then again, I'm going to get my Mana Tech if I keep this. Maybe I should just get rid of Justice Serve. I don't need my stun. Although I want to see how stun works on Chimera. Damn it. I really, really do. Okay, hang on. We'll get rid of the Generator. I want to see how stun goes on Chimera, because it might be, like, really funny. Is that a brand new legendary? Hold on. Let me come over here first. Trainee's Necklace, Concentration Speed, Magic Attack, Antique. Why does this have Antique? That's interesting. Mage's Necklace has Heirloom and Mana Cycle on it. When casting a skill, creates a Burning Orb. The Burning Orb hurls a Firebolt at nearest enemy, dealing magic damage. But does it burn? I don't know if it burns. What is this? The Crown of Thorns. Critical hits deal additional physical damage, 1 second cooldown. Amazing. Each subsequent critical hit performed within 5 seconds after the last amplifies the damage bonus. It's a snowballing critical booster. With Masterpiece and Misfortune, increase critical rate missed by 10%. Critical hits turn all attacks into critical hits by 7. What? That's insane. That's insane. What a cool item. Wow. Wow. I may have to buy this, dude. I may have to buy this now. Oh no, what do I get rid of? What do I get rid of? Standing inside the area is so easy. Bone of Madness is actually just really good. Especially for something like Chimera. That's really good. Maybe I get rid of Justice Served. I don't want to get rid of any of my arms weapons or my excessive bleeding. Oh, man. They've made it so hard. Technically, the Crown of Thorns doesn't really work with my build anyway. You know what? I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. People are screaming at me right now, but I'm gonna pass. It's just a critical damage booster. I need to get a run going where I chase for Masterpiece and Misfortune and get a big critical build going, and then we can really see that thing let loose. But for now, I can't do that. The new Wind Armor. Yo, new Wind Armor. How you looking, dude? I see you. I see you with that new Wind Armor goodness. Chase now increases dash cooldown speed by 40%. Okay, so wait, Chase on its own has the old 40% cooldown speed boost in it. I see. Amplified damage dealt to enemies by 20% for 2 seconds after dashing. I see. And Magic Pocket Watch. Increase skill cooldown speed by 70%. When swapping, increase concentration speed by 100%. Doesn't matter. 70% skill cooldown speed. for me doing my bleeds and my wounds, etc., that's too good to pass up. That's too good to pass up. I'm gonna ditch this just to serve, dude. I keep looking at it, and it keeps looking at me, and I keep... Nope. You know what? You're gone. You're gone, son. You're gone. We'll see how stuns work on him another day. Right now, we're gonna see how bleed works on him today. What do you mean you didn't die? That guy blew up. You should have taken huge damage from that. Ow. Take this. Take this. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so just nasty. Let me get a swap. Oh, that guy got a coin. Give me your loot. Give me your loot. Can I open it? Thank you. Thank you. For the loot is. Thank you for the looting. Nice. I like how the pocket watch still has the swap effect too, where it's all glowy and stuff. It's a really pretty effect. The abandoned wedding ring. The freeze ring. I see you, wedding ring. You were a lot of fun. I don't hate you. So far, a lot of the new items I've seen, I love all of them. I've not seen a new item where I've thought to myself, this one's kind of cheeks. So far, they're all really good. Oh my god. You made a mistake when you gave Sword Boy this kind of power. Summon him. Summon him. I dare you. Summon. He's dead. Wow, he's dead. Now, I could or should swap out skills for my Sword Boy, but I'm not going to. This is Swordblade Slash. You all know. You all understand. This is my guilty pleasure. I love Swordblade Slash. I love it just as much now. I mean, it's not doing the really big, brrr, like, you know, rows of bleed damage afterwards. It's doing something just as cool, if not better. It's just ending dudes. It's just ending them with the power of this big bleed nonsense. Wow, that scream was loud. And by loud, I mean it just killed people. Thank you, Berserker. Kill all these dudes for me. We walk in here. We're gonna swap and do big, nasty damage to people. That guy died. That guy died. I see a coin lad over here. He's gonna die. Wow. Wow. We get extra bone fragments. Not necessary. We still get them. Man. We get a little chest of money. We get a little chest of bones. Fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. Money. Ah, Chimera fight time. Let's go. I can't wait. And I've managed to max out 70% on one sword, 60% on the other sword. That's a big boost of damage just for spending money. Like, doing what you're already going to do. Wow. It's almost like a combination effect. It's like Master Fighter or Master Brawler. It's a big 70% stat stick. Is it only physical? It is. It's a physical Master Fighter, but it comes with treasure on it and arms. It's just good. It's just good. I love it. I love this golden sword. This golden sword is really cool. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to do big damage to you, Chimera. You're gonna get wrecked. Stop that. Do this, do this, do this. Oh my goodness. No. No, I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, bleed out. Gonna swap real quick so I can get the swap back in. Wow. Dude, I don't have legendary items. I don't have a quintessence. I don't have busted stuff. I feel like I'm wearing busted stuff. Oh, the new and improved Chimera Fang. Poisoned enemies at 20% or below die immediately. 10% for adventurers and bosses. This now kills bosses. Oh, but I can't take it. I'm being super stingy. I'm scrounging for the last arms, or I'm not going to find excessive bleeding, am I? But this still works really well. Just having one excessive bleeding and the one Jagamon Thorn for my build, because I'm bleeding a lot, still works. I'm not taking the Fang. I'm sorry. I can't take the Fang. I'm not doing it. Just having the one Jagamon... This is what's amazing. Just having this one item alone opens up attack speed boost, a little bit of extra damage, but also an easier way to start getting wounds out. So my guard captain here has his 2 skills that inflict wounds, as well as the first excessive bleeding inflicts wound, as well as his chance goes up 50% when he swaps in. It's like, it's so easy to build good synergies now. You don't have to, like, get 10 items, you know, which is an exaggeration. You can't. But you can't. You'd have to get like an entire set of gear just to get like a little bit of synergy going and get, you know, good damage and good effects happening. Now it's like, oh, you've got like 1 to 2 items. This works really well. How would you like these 2 to 3 to do like something else for you as well? It's like they're all working hand in hand. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I can't believe they're so good at this, dude. I was talking just the other day when I did my Gambler run, I was talking about how Southpaw do such a good job of updating their game for free, just making the game fun. I'm so glad that in this example, I'm proven right in the best of ways. Because these guys just... God, I was in the same room too, wasn't I? That's weird. That's what... He just dropped the chest by killing himself. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man. And I've still got like another 55 items to find. I haven't found anywhere near 60 plus items, dude. Have that. Have that. Do you mind? He's just sitting over here throwing stuff at me. No. No. I reject your proposition, dude. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Get landed on. Now, this guy here, he's got the chest, so if he dies, he just drops it. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I wasn't wrong. I thought, you know, when he died, he dropped the chest. So I'm like, wait a minute. Let me just make sure that was the case. It was the case. Let me get rid of that. We got the shop time, and shop time means maxing out my golden sword. It also means, what in the world is this? Health screening machine. Increase swap cooldown speed by 10% and crit rate by 4% for every enemy under status effect. Stacks up to 50 and 20. Wow. That's interesting. So if you play as like Alchemist, if you play like a stat boy and you just throw status effects all over the screen, swap speed and crit rate goes up. Now, this isn't something that I want for my build because I'm not using a lot of different effects for this. I'm using, like, just bleed at this point. I got rid of my burn. I got rid of my poison. I don't have freeze anymore. I'm just going in on arms and bleed. So, this is just a free thing for me to get to unlock into the item pool, sell it off. Maybe I shouldn't have sold it yet. Is that Medusa I say? She does do magic damage, but she also stuns. So I get a stun on demand now, which is good. The new clown, having had his knife nerfed for the sake of making him not OP. When dashing, an arrow falls on random enemies, dealing physical damage. Also has Masterpiece. Wow, you're a Masterpiece item? Didn't expect that. Increased skill cooldown speed 120% for 10 seconds every time 6 skills are used. This would be sick for my build. It'd be really sick for my build, but I want that arms. Give me the arms, man. Give me the arms. Gold Incense Burner. Very similar effect. 25% gold gain, max life, treasure, and antique. Give me my... Ooh. Projectiles explode. Has Misfortune. I've got hiccups. Oh my god, I've got hiccups. Misfortune's on it. Brawl. Prince's Box. And what are you? Wood Statue. Increase skill cooldown speed by 100%! Taking damage nullifies this item's effect for 10 seconds. It's a risk reward. The better you play, the better you play. Get it? Dude, if you paired all these things up to look at the skill cooldown stuff, man. It's also a Masterpiece one. So Masterpiece items that get Masterpiece inscriptions are improved. So the item itself gets better. I can't take this because I'm looking for that last arms piece. I'm looking for it, dude. We've got Growing Volition. Concentration gives you 50% barrier. Taking damage to the barrier increases crit rate by 50% for 2 seconds. We already saw this in my patch notes reading. This looks like probably one of the best items for Warrior. Easy. Has Strike on it as well, so crit damage increased by 50%. And critical hits have a 30% chance to become even deadlier. If you got maximum strike on Growing Volition and the rest of the concentration effects, and Warrior threw down a big swing, and that 30% chance turned into a deadlier strike, damn. Victory Baton. Swapping increases magic attack by 70% and movement speed by 50 for 4 seconds. Defeating an enemy while this effect is active resets its duration. Man, that's a cool effect. I love these items. And you got the Assassin Dagger again. I couldn't remember if you had arms on you or not. You don't. What is that? Oh man, I'm gonna go lightheaded with all these new items. Defeating Adventurer, increased physical attack. Has treasure on it too, of course. It's a metal box. I like it. Silent Sword. Amplifies unique damage. Wait, amplifies damage dealt from behind. This was Ninja Mask. It's now been changed into Silent Sword. That's what it looks like now. That's a really cool look, dude. Also has Hidden Blade. And we also have the Mantek Circulator. Skills, skill cooldown, Mana Tech, Mana Cycle. Oh my god, Circulator got all the skill cooldown stuff. That's amazing for it, dude. What are you? The Bone of Time. This was Bone Hourglass, decreasing my swaps cooldowns, and also gives me Bone. Ah, my Bone. That only requires 2. Swapping for the 5th time refreshes the swap cooldown and makes you invulnerable for 2 seconds. So every 5 swaps, you become invincible and just get an immediate quick swap right back. So getting Bone on like Bomber would be really funny. Really funny. There's Growing Volition, and there's the Bone of Courage. Every 5 seconds, your physical attack is amplified 20% for 1 second. Based on Power Skulls, it's boosted. Also has Bone on it. There's a lot of Bone options now that I'm looking at it, and you only need 2. I love that there's more options than you need. Having like a lot of options for like customizing your build, it's like, what 2 bones do I want? I don't need to take specifically these 2. I can take a whole bunch. We did not get the last arms. I didn't find any more excessive bleeding, which is really sad. But I'm looking for it, dude. I want that last arms. I want it. I'm looking for it. I want it, and I will have it. You can't keep it from me. You cannot keep it from me. Medusa! I do appreciate that they had to nerf Medusa's actual damage to compensate for how busted her having a stun really is in hindsight, now that bosses can be stunned. If you're wondering why all of the stun abilities, items, quintessences, all of that got nerfed in this update, like their damage got reduced, like Rockstar stun, Minotaur stun, Clown stun. Give me a second, that looked amazing. It's because they all work on bosses now, so they don't want you to be able to do massive damage, have short cooldowns, and stun all at the same time. They got to compensate, so they're going to get less damage and longer cooldowns. Increase physical and magical attack while in mid-air. Wow. Wow. Gargoyle is having a good time. Even Pike. Pike is still having a good time with this item because he can activate infinite dash and just stay airborne. Just jump and do dashes low to the ground. Man. I mean, I'm not going to use that for my build, but still. I need to swap out and swap back in more. Let me stun these guys. Wait, is the stun effect the one that's in Korean still? Ah, I was wondering which effect was showing up with Korean writing. I think it's the stun. Because now my Medusa is making Korean appear on my screen. What? Ah! How dare you. No! If he dies off the edge, what happens to my chest? Ah, time for science. I just lost my chest. No! My chest! There's a negative drawback to playing the push off the edge game. Ah, man. Makes sense, but you know. Damn. No, it isn't doing it. What effect was making the Korean appear? Stun showing up normal. No, no. Take this and die. Take this and die. Eat cheeks, dude. Eat cheeks and die. Take that. Take that. Take that. Slam on him. Scream at him. Counter that man. Big berserker swinging that big damage. Big stuns. No, I have no idea. I'm trying to determine what... No, I won't do that now. This guy's walking up on me. I'm trying to determine what the Korean is. What do we get? Extra physical? Attack speed. Attack speed is fine. Attack speed means more chance to inflict a wound. I'm okay with that. Let me swap out to Berserker before I walk in this room. Let me yell at them. Fireball came and got me. Fireball came and got me again. The fireball game is insane. Yo, is that Hawkeye up there throwing down fireballs? Who's throwing the fireballs? They're hitting me so well, dude. This man never misses. Well, except for those like last 17 fireballs that all missed. Give me this. I wonder... Oh, I should have seen if the chest was going to fall down with the bridge. Or if it would stay in the air. Sometimes effects like that, they just stay on the plane that they land on. So they're not actually like on the bridge because the bridge gets destroyed. And you... The chest stayed up there. It stayed up there. The open chest stayed up there. Oh, you got to open that stuff before you miss your chance, dude. Okay, cool, cool. Interesting and cool. It stays on the plane, on the level that it's at. Okay, dude. Very rude. Okay, very rude. Red dirt in here. Am I down to half-life? I've been getting really just risky with my play right now. I'm enjoying myself. The more I enjoy myself, the riskier I get. Hello, lady. Can you heal yourself a little bit so I can test out damage? That'd be great. That still hit me! Okay, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to get stunned, get soul bladed, get this. Attack speed. She's bleeding, dude, she's bleeding. We're gonna make her bleed. We're making her bleed out. She's run away. No! This is terrible spacing for me to have this effect happen right now. Lady, you suck. And she's dead. Wow. If you hadn't gone immune, I would have destroyed you so much quicker. Paladin, how are you, dude? Nice to see you. Paladin didn't get any changes in the update from what I remember, but that just means that Paladin is still a badass, and he didn't need it, dude. He didn't need it. Pride of the Giants, slam the fist, do damage, get a shield. I'm thinking that shield might be kind of useful, but then again, the stun. Vampire Fang, here's my bleed! Defeating 5 enemies restores 1 HP and causes a vampire stake to extend and inflict wound to nearby enemies. I need this item. I need this item. I want it. I need it. I crave it. I desire it. I will have it now. I don't want to get rid of my rear blast. Is my rear blast been triggering off of a lot of stuff? I can't tell if my rear blast is doing a lot of good work or not. It would have to be, right? It would have to be. Jagamon Thorn, of all things. Come on. It totally is. I don't really want to get rid of my Bone of Madness, but I might. Because Magic Pocket Watch means more bleed synergy. It means more wound, more bleed, more wound, more bleed. Bone of Madness is just a big damage stat stick, so I'm going to get rid of that. I can't believe I'm ditching something as good as a 50% universal damage boost for Vampire Fang. But we now get bleed damage boosted by 50%. So cool. Now, wait, what triggers that? Defeating 5 enemies and causes a stake to inflict wounds to nearby enemies. So I have to defeat 5 enemies to get the stake to come out. So this isn't going to be that useful against boss fights. I may have to ditch it before then, unless I find more bleed, because then I can get that bleed becomes critical hits effect. But in the meantime... No, get stunned. I'm assuming the stake just took effect, but I didn't get to see what it actually did. It was too quick. Whoa, there it is. Was that an explosion of blood that I just saw? Dude, I gotta see. I didn't see. Oh, it's like a big... Oh, dude. Is that the stake? The big explosion of blood on the screen? That looks disgusting, and I love it. Architect's Breastplate. Using a skill grants a 10 HP barrier that lasts for 1 second. Taking damage increases physical attack by 60% for 2 seconds. Whoa! It's just a hit me, son. Try me. Nano machines. Do damage. Do damage to me. This on Shield Skull? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's his item. That's his item. Yo, nice life, by the way. Dude. Dude! No, that's not Vampire Fang. That's something else. They all died before they could do anything. Wow. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Up. He still did the thing! Cheap. Dude. Dude. The bleed looks so cool. I love it. I want this excessive bleeding to get boosted up. I need it to get boosted up. Okay, we can buy the Molten DC cake to get some life back because I've been very risky. I'm seeing new items, dude. Double dizziness on Clone Stamp. Clone Stamp. In the new world of inscriptions, Clone Stamp is unironically a legend. This is an amazing item now with the new inscriptions. Blood Drinking Sword. Bleed increases physical attack by 1%, stacks to 50%, reaching the maximum limit for this effect. Increases crit rate by 20%. It has arms and bleeding! It has the best of both of my worlds! I love it! This is my item! It quite literally even looks like his sword. Give me this now. Give me this now. Get out of my way. Give me this now. The only items that I can get rid of is potentially Rear Blast or even Magic Pocket Watch. Let me get rid of... I'm ditching Rear Blast. Call me crazy all you want. I don't care. I don't care. Out of my way, peasants. I don't care. I have 6 arms, 3 excessive bleeding. I just need 1 more excessive amount of bleeding, and we are fine. I'm getting rid of this before I regret my decision. I am keeping the Pocket Watch. Because of skill cooldown increasing. More skills mean more wounds means more bleed, okay? I'm doing that for this reason. Bleeding increases physical damage up to 50%. There's no... Is there a timer on that? Is there a tracker on that? Do I lose that buff? Ever? Like, how does that get dictated? Also, I've got my arms now. So my third... Ready for the third arms? Third arms time. Look, that's the tetanus bleed. Third arms, go. Wait, what? 114. About 114 again. Is this the third one coming up? Oh, so it's just bigger. Dude, I can't. Dude, I'm seeing so many numbers right now. 170. Right, at this range, I'm not gonna get all the other stuff. It hits like twice. Ah, it hits like twice back to back. So like 114. Just effects going off. Effects going off. 114, and then the next one does like 200 plus 100. 219 plus 1. Right, so it's like from 119 to almost 400. That's a massive damage increase. That's actually huge. Like looking at it relatively speaking, that's massive. Succubus. Succubus is nice. 42-second cooldown versus 37 on Medusa plus the stun. I'm gonna go with Medusa for now just to keep messing with the stun. I am so happy that we got this item, dude. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Try me, son. Try me. Take that. Take that. Bleed out. Bleed out. Bleed out. Have this. Bleed out. I've got 3 stacks of my blood sword. There is no cooldown on that. There's no like drop off. This sword just goes up to 50%. So once you've reached the maximum amount, I just get 20% more crit rate after that. I'm encouraged to bleed my enemies as much as possible. I want blood. And I will have my blood. I will have my blood and I will eat it too. Wild. No, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. I will bleed you. I will bleed you to death. Take that. Take that. I will continue to bleed you and I will continue to make life hell for you. I want to come down here and just swap. God. I tried to avoid that guy's attack and he just hit me, dude. I'm actually now more so keen to just let enemies spawn in so I can try and trigger bleeds. Going the wrong way, dude. Where you going? Oh my god, it's so cool. Just bleed out, dude. Just bleed out, dude. Give me this money. Give me this cash. I've still got so much money too. That's what I don't get. I'm so rich. I'm so rich. 18%. I'm not going to get to 50 before I get to the end of this run, dude. He's got a gold coin on him. Although bleeding bosses would count. It's just every time I cause the bleed status effect, right? Yeah. So I mean, I could farm Joan for bleed. I'm not going to do that, but you could, right? You could. Oh man, I gotta swap out. I want that 50% bleed chance increase. Thank you. Yeah, you're dead. You're well and truly dead. The tetanus is just gonna kill you on its own. So does he still have tetanus as an ability? Because that was a bleed effect. Does he have bleed in him as well? I think that was what they baked into his passive effect, right? Like, it even has the same name. Get some of this. Get some of this, you little... Die. Die. Swap over to here. Give me my money. We're gonna come in. We're gonna... What was that? Was that the steak? I don't even know what some of these effects are, dude. There's just stuff on my screen, and it's glorious. God, it looks so cool. I am the Lord of Blood. I am doing the bleedies. I am the guy who's bleeding. My enemies, not me. I'm not dying. They're dying. Throw it. I dare you. Baka. I'm back to full life. Fantastic. Fan-bloody-tastic. I'm at 40 stacks! Dude, the stacks built up so fast. I was wrong. I'm gonna get to max stacks easily by the end of the run. So oh, man. Man. So I've got my 3 stacks of this. Defeating enemies and cause vampire stake. So the stake may not happen against boss fights. I don't think. I just realized I've got 2 heritage, so my quintessence cooldown speed's being increased as well. I didn't even notice that. Regular cooldown speed. Mutant, so my swap cooldown is reduced, which means I get more swaps into my Royal Guard, which means I get more bleed procs. I've got my 6 in arms. Acceleration sword is just doing its job. It's just doing good stuff. Blood drinking sword is the best goddamn item I have in my entire pool of items right now. I have no legendaries. This is the only, like, I've got 2 uniques. And I'm doing this kind of damage. This is insane. I've got double golden sword, which is at maximum capacity right now. I've got Jargamon Thorn doing a lot of bleed stuff for me, as well as heritage. So these things just, they just synergize. They have the same desires. It's ridiculous. And I have extra arms and physical damage from my double axes and another golden sword. Oh, I feel like a vampire lord with blood, and I've got like 10 swords and axes. And I'm just running around with like lots of swords, lots of axes, bleeding dudes, like a whirlwind of blood. A tornado of souls, as it were. A corpse grinder, as it were. Man. Absolutely insane. Sir, ma'am, whatever you are. What happens if I fire a stun at this thing? Nothing? It would have been crazy if it did something, right? Now, I can bleed this, right? Can I bleed this thing? Oh, maybe I can't bleed it. Do the statues not get affected by the badassery that is... No, I don't think they do, dude. Wait, I want you to break. Wait, can I break that statue, please? Thank you. No, I don't think they do. No, these things don't take bleed. Maybe they don't take any status effects. That just makes this fight a little bit more complicated for me right now. Here, you stay there. No. I want to hit these guys a little bit. Using my Vampire Fang, I could totally farm 1 life at a time per 5 kills. Take that. Have that. They really have nerfed the damage on that, haven't they? I feel like Medusa did a lot more damage before. Back to back? Lady, please. We've got to talk about your nonsense. What was that? I don't even know what that was. I'm kind of just killing dudes. I'm just running around enjoying myself, just attacking guys. Oh. Oh. Yeah, let me destroy this. Nice. Hit you with that, hit you with that. I don't want to use up my Medusa just yet. Those guys blew up in midair. They went up into the ceiling and then just died. Okay, okay. I just wasted my attack speed buff for my Berserker, but this is fine. We're going to try and bleed her out and stun her. I'm going to try and see if I can hold her in place. Can I interrupt the initial... I can stop the initial orbs coming out if I stun her at the very start? Amazing. Look at the bleeding! Oh, you suck. You suck and you suck and you suck and you suck. God tier. Stun her. Wow. She just melted. She bled out and died. Stone of Plague. Poisoning an enemy increases physical attack by 20% for 10 seconds. Stacking to 100%. Another masterpiece and poisoning item. That is insane. All of these items are insane. I love all of these items. They're all so good. I have 13,000 gold. I am rich. I am loaded. I'm at the end of my run. Crazy. I don't understand. No, that's just the bleed. So wait, that's the new bleed effect? The new bleed effect is that big explosion of blood. Or is that the steak? I can't tell what the steak is. I don't know what the steak is. Where's the beef? Man. Oh, I get a new item at the very end. That's an expensive one. Terrible blade shards. It has excessive bleeding. Bleeding allows you to swing terrible blade shards with normal attacks for 4 seconds, dealing physical damage. Ditch it. I don't care. Ditch it. We've got maximum arms, maximum excessive bleeding. The sword transformed! The blood-drunk sword, I didn't even notice it changed into something else. Physical attack increased by 50%, crit rate increased by 20%. I am full. I didn't even... Dude, it's such a cool little piece of nugget goodness right there. You didn't even need to do this. You didn't even need to do it, guys. They did it anyway. Oh, they're so cool. You guys are so cool for doing this. So, bleeding allows you to swing terrible blade shards. What is that? Ah! Is that what you mean? That really cool bleed effect? That's like Dark Paladin's cool blade like beam things. That's just extra cool damage, dude. It resets. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at the damage. Oh, I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Give me the hero right now. Now, the wheel did get a boost. It's got physical damage. Getting the wheel out is easier. It stays on the screen longer. It's got Antique and Mana Cycle. We saw the Sphinx Slayer earlier, I believe. This is Inner Malice. Swapping brings out your Inner Malice, dealing physical damage and poisoning nearby enemies, and increases physical attack by 60% for 12 seconds. Swap this. Ah, you can't be serious. Skills create a 30% chance of resetting the cooldown when used. Has Bone and Mana Cycle. I cannot afford to do this. Bleed, bleed, arms. Bleed, arms. Bleed and arms. Arms, arms, arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's nothing. This is a perfect set of items. It's perfect. There's nothing I can do about this. It's perfect. Now, taking a fatal blow restores 40% life and destroys the doll. It no longer has the damage built into it. We saw that this might be something that goes on a new item called, what was it, the creepy doll? Something along those lines? Stone Mask? Dio! They put, Stone Mask is in the game! Depending on the higher rarity of your 2 currently held skulls, your gold gain increases by 20, 30, 40, or 50%! So with a legendary skull, you get 50% more gold gain and treasure with Antique on it. Oh, that's so cool, dude. We went over Master Brawler last night. Has Brawl, has Execute. Now, fantastic. The Master Fighter and Brawl items are just good. The Demonomicon stayed pretty much exactly the same in terms of its effect. Has Artifact and Antique on it. Oh my god, I love it. There's Gunpowder. Gunpowder has arms on it. Dude, I could take Gunpowder and replace one of my arms items. What if I replace the Acceleration Sword? Acceleration Sword is the one thing that's like the weakest of all my items right now. I could take Gunpowder at the very end. I could do that, dude. I've got a 20% crit rate boost. I could just do this. Oh, I could just do this, dude. Hang on, Cretan Bull. After using a Power Skull skill, dash to transform into a bull and deal damage with increased dash distance. I want to get this on an actual Minotaur run. Has treasure too. Dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm sorry, Acceleration Sword. It's more of a attack speed kind of build item anyway, right? I want to see. Hang on. I want to see. I need to see. Let me quickly get some crits going and see how good this is. The answer is insane. What is this? Why is this? It's so cool. I am broke. I have no money anymore. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm in love. I'm in love. I don't even need my vampire skull to get added to the game. Dude, I found him. It's Sword Skull with all the bleed items. Look how cool he is! You're just jealous because my sword boy is a big vampire with lots of swords and a blood-drunk sword. Look, 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 look. It's like, I have my necklace. I don't even know what this is meant to be. Is it just a talisman? I've got sword 1, sword 2, sword 3, sword 4, 2 axes, and a thorn. It's like, I have so many things. Dudes, it is that time again. I apologize profusely for how long the video probably is, but it's going to be like this for a little while I'm getting used to all the new items and effects and stuff. I hope sincerely that you've been enjoying yourself with the new Skul update as much as I clearly am right now. I'm looking forward to getting into more. I want to get more status effect runs like poison, burning, frost. I want to get into some of the new items and new inscriptions. Some of the skulls have been changed around. I know Frosty's got a new ability. Alchemist is going to be ridiculous. I can't wait, and I hope that you guys are as excited as I am and are getting out there and doing your own runs. Get your own nonsense going. Hero, I can't wait. So I want to pop Berserker's attack speed buff, swap, stun him with Medusa at the same time, and then just go ham. Alright, so hang on. Stun him. He didn't get stunned! Is the hero immune to being stunned? I don't care. I don't care, Daddy-O. I'm gonna bully you. It's gonna land. He's gonna try and bully me. No, that stunned him. That stunned him. I think he was stunned. He didn't get stunned because of what they said in the notes that you can't, that they'll be immune to being stunned during the startup of some attacks. So you have to stun them when they're not actively doing a thing. If you stun them when they're in the middle of trying an attack, it won't work. So if I run out and stun him when he lands, there we go. It worked. Cool. Get stunned, Daddy-O. That's so mean. Oh my god, it's so mean. It's so mean. Get picked on. Get picked on. You're the weird kid. You're the weird kid. Because you're not undead like me. That didn't stun him because he's in the middle of doing attacks. Stunning him in this phase might be kind of difficult because he does attacks constantly. But that's fine. That's fine. Oh my god. Hang on, can I stun him out of this? Of course not. So wait, the Korean is, I think, the game telling me that you can't do that. Or immune. Maybe the Korean is the immune status effect. Bleed. Bleed and die. Bleed and die. Bleed and die. Oh, I'm so excited. I love my Sword Skull. He's so fun. He's so fun. I was worried when they changed Swordblade Slash. I'm like, no, that was the best thing about him. Now the best thing about him is everything. Now it's just everything altogether. Hang on. Can I stun that? Yes, I can. Do my double skills. Get all my bleed procs out there. He's wounded. He's bleeding. I've got my shards. Ah! 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 It doesn't stop! Oh, what is that? Is that the air version? I just figured it out. It's the air version. Look, 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 look. It does the cool cross slash in the air, and then when you do it in the air, this is the arms. Arms? Oh, that looks sick! Ah, it's been so long, I didn't notice. On the ground, it does like a slamming thing, right? It does this little like dong, and it goes dong like that. If I do it again. Bigger one, right? Do it in the air. Do it in the air. Slash. This badass cross, look, if I dive in on him, it's like, yeah, cross slash. And I would have missed. But then if I go overhead, I'm all like, yeah. Left or right, dude, you don't know. It's schmixed. And there we go, guys. The first run of the new 1.5 update. A bleed build with maxed out arms inscription, maxed out bleed, sword skull with Berserker there to help out with the attack speed buff. Just being incredibly fun and awesomely insane. I love it so much. It's already a long video, and I think the run for it like speaks for itself. I don't really need to go into any more detail about how fun that was and how good it is. So anyway, I'll wrap it up here. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the run and are enjoying the update, and I will see you all next time real soon. Have a good one.